Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, I also publish on Rumble, on the blogger site, and there's an archive post thingy there, and on Patreon also for extra support. I also started recently a Ko-Fi thingy there. Again, I'm not sure how that will go through, but yeah, it's something very recent. I started this week. I need to arrange more stuff there, but yeah, I also am there. I need to alter the graphics, and any kind of updates I usually go about on the Twitter X platform, mainly with live streams. I know I did a live stream recently. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, today is yeah, it was yesterday. Sorry, I'm all over the place with the work stuff. Yeah, the video is going a little bit later than usual, but yeah. Yeah, yesterday already uploaded. Managed. It was a short stream. I started very late on my time zone, just not even 2 hours of stream. So I don't know. The VOD is ready. When it's ready, I will publish it. Later, we should get Jedi Survivor episode. Yeah, there are some news I'm going to cover, but there is a specific news regarding Assassin's Creed Shadows that I like to give an opinion, but I'm going to ramble too much. I will try to make a separate video on that to see how it goes. But yeah, let's cover some news. We got more AMD cards being launched, interestingly, and this is come from XFX, which is the brand that I have for my 7900 XTX, the Merc 10, whatever, like extreme super duper GPU, the 7900 XTX version of XFX. And again, I don't have like basically any complaints, like major complaints. Got some nitpicks here and there, but it's usual since I use GPUs. From time to time, the same issues from time to time happen, so it's normal use kind of a thing here. Nothing major that I can point out definitively for the GPU or the software itself. It sometimes happens when you play games. Sometimes they crash, sometimes they don't, sometimes this and that. It will happen with any kind of GPU that I had for the last 20 years. So I'm pretty satisfied with the 7900 XTX, at least for what I do and for what I play and how I play it. And then SFX is going to launch more. These ones are the Phoenix Nirvana. I think we saw recently the 7900 XTX kind of Phoenix Nirvana also, but it was the black and orange. No, black and red. Yeah, black and red, because XFX usually does black and silver. This is all white, and it is the 7900 GRE and 7800 XT. The only thing that I don't like it is I think it's just China only, at least for the time being. Again, there is a huge demand for GPUs in China. I think they are prioritizing, as soon as they launch, at least go to the Chinese market. Interestingly enough, the prices there, again, this is translated from RMB, so the Chinese yuan, to USD. Again, supposedly the 7900 XTX, the one that I talked, the black and red, is around 1230, but yeah, it should be around this MSRPs kind of a thing here, even though it's a little bit more expensive. The 7900 GRE and the 7800 XT, again, because there is a huge demand on getting GPUs, I assume they're taking also advantage of that, because I assume there is lower stock than other places, and yeah, they take advantage. It's at this moment a little bit too expensive here. They are very close to prices here. It's not worth it, but it's good to see at least they are continuing to launch some AMD GPUs, even though it's not the best price per performance, at least how it is in terms of the price itself. But yeah, it's good to see. They are pretty decent GPUs for what they do. 1440p, I think the GRE does pretty well, and the 7800 XT also does pretty good. Yeah, we'll have to wait if they launch these all white GPUs on other markets, but until then we will have to satisfy with just taking a look at the images. They're pretty I'm not very too much keen on white builds, but yeah, I like to see them, at least that. But yeah, we also have new AMD Radeon Software Adrenalin. This is in preparation for the Ghost of Tsushima and Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga, and also supposedly for the F1 24 thingy here. Got some enhanced hypertune support. This is basically one button click to tune the profile of the software to certain kind of games, depending on they already have like pre-made profiles for that, to take advantage of the best way of the fan curves and the overclocking there, and how they using also the upscaling technologies and even the fake frame rates, if of course the GPU supported. But yeah, they got pre-made profiles for that. Got AI on AMD. Again, not sure very well what this is, but yeah, probably some I don't know, behind the scenes optimizations to, I don't know, because now I think Adobe Creative has AI for, instead of photoshopping, it just asks the AI to do the photoshopping for you again, or to create the things for you. But yeah, we got some AI kind of things, and I think this is optimizations for that to take advantage of the AI features that this software has. But yeah, and then we got some fixed issues, some more permanent ones, and we still have some of them that again, that still maintain. My main concern is with Alien Isolation on the the 7000 series, some black corruption, but yeah, the rest is like older games. We still have some stuff here, yeah, but this is metric stuff, so it's not very very worrying. And we got also still some audio and video may intermittently become out of sync while recording using the AV1 codec in AMD Software Adrenalin edition, again with the software itself. Yeah, the AV1 codec I don't think is that well implemented on the 7000 series, at least that I saw here. They can do it, but I don't know. I don't think they were that well implemented. Again, I don't know if they have to tune out some stuff or tune in some stuff with the AV1 codec support there. But yeah, this is what I got, and again, I will pass through because I got some stuff, more in-depth things with Assassin's Creed Shadows on the coverage there. I will try to do a video separate from this. But yeah, we got news that the Souls-like Enotria, the last song, this is based on kind of folklore and from Italian things, especially the theater thing, the Caravaggio stuff, and they do evoke Caravaggio, sorry, Caravaggio thingy, but I think Caravaggio also is from that era, I'm not sure. But yeah, they delayed again. Now it's going to be coming 19th of September, because it was slated for 21st of June, which is basically Shadow of the Earth 3 launch. Then they delayed basically almost a month to August. But yeah, now they basically pushed one more month basically to September 19th. However, they got some good news. At least they will be launching a demo, which is pretty good. Supposedly it's around 8-hour demo. It will come out on next week, May 22, for PC and PlayStation 5. At least I'm more worried about the PC stuff. Again, it's good to see that we will have at least a demo, so we can start try out and see what the promise that this game might have here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. Seems a different take on the kind of Souls-like kind of a thing there, and I'm excited to try out see if I have time to try out the demo of this game and increase or not the hype for this game. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see for next week how things are going to get for this game. We got Monster Hunter Saga reaches a milestone of 100 million copies sold. Again, this not a couple, but the first games of this franchise were very well niched on Japan. Only I think the big one that gave us a huge launch in like international market, I think it was Monster Hunter World, one that gave the big jump to international audiences. And in conjunction also with the follow-up, which was Hunter x Hunter Rise in 2021. And we will get next year supposedly Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, just the Monster Hunter Rise surpassed 50 million sales. which is pretty good. In terms of the Monster Hunter World, which is like basically like the mainline games, let's say, they usually launch one main line, which is considered the main kind of main branch of the game itself. I don't know if it has to do anything with lore or anything like that, but it's considered like the main line. And then the ones that they launch afterwards, they usually try some different things here on the formula there, some tweaks here and there, some other stuff to see if people like it or not, and then they might or not implement them on the next mainline series. So this is like kind of a spin-off kind of a thing here, the Monster Hunter wise, but similarly everybody is seemingly enjoying these games here, and it's one of those that I would like to try out. I got way late on the Monster Hunter World, in the sense that caught up with all the how it works, what kind of game it is, the intricacies of the gameplay systems there, and yeah, I'm already too late for this, and I didn't catch up with Monster Hunter Rise because again I didn't have the PC to play it, even if I wanted to try out. But yeah, my main bet is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds. I think it's a good time because they are going to launch on Resident Evil engine as an open world. It's not going to be open areas, which is the formula before. I think they're going like huge open world, and it's going to see how the engine behaves itself with the Monster Hunter formula there, in terms of hunting monsters and even the AI NPC stuff, how it works there, comparatively with Drachma's Dogma 2, which is still finicky to say the least in terms of the performance there. I think they are the next update this summer or something on those lines is going to address more the performance issues that they have. But yeah, other than this, basically this is the news that caught my eye. Yesterday I kept on a lot with how it came out. This Assassin's Creed Shadow, I catched the trailer basically almost live, like half an hour after it came out. Then I start following up the things on Twitter there. Very interesting things. But yeah, I'm going to try and make a video separately even today to address those issues, because there is a lot of stuff to talk about there that I think it's worth to mention. But yeah, for this video, for the aggregate of the news here, and because it's getting later than usual when I do the videos here, I'm just going for the gaming deals again. We still have the rest of the day, at least at my time, until 7 p.m. Again, at the time of recording, it's almost 2 hours. No, it's as you can see, it's quarter to 6 there. So yeah, almost without the time. If you didn't catch this one, please do so. I think it's a pretty serviceable turn-based RPG there. We got on Steam, we got the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. Again, this is a very positive game. Again, very isometric. It's also turn-based thing. It came out last year, but it's I think it's kind of a small game in the sense that it's not sprawling, but it seems pretty interesting. The fact that your character travels between the worlds of books, so he enters in the book itself, and depending on how the book is written, he explores the world as it is, and it got a lot of puzzlings. Again, supposedly there is some story around this. I don't know exactly what, but it's very interesting how they went about it. We got also the Plague Tale stuff there, the first and the second one. So the first is 80% off, and the second one 60% off. Again, it's one of those that I will eventually buy and try out to see how it goes, because they've been very positive, both of them. So at least it's something good to see. We got also King Arthur Knight's Tale. It's 60% off. They got a bundle with the Legion 9. It's recently came out, like in the past 2 weeks, give or take. But yeah, this game seems pretty good. Again, if you like kind of between XCOM and Jagged Alliance is kind of a thing there, I think it's a pretty decent one, and they take a very interesting take on the Arthurian legend and the monsters and the such. Very interesting. We got also Voidbusters. Again, I still think this game is pretty excellent, especially at this price point, at 70% off. Again, don't think this is like a very long game. You can You can make it in around 10 to 12 hours, I think, roundabout there. I made around, I think, 20 episodes, half an hour each, give or take. But it's a pretty good game. At least I liked it. But if you want to check out, you can check out my gameplay, my completed gameplay series, some couple of videos, so you can get a better sense of what this game is all about. We got also Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, 75% off. This game, overall positive reception. The gameplay mechanics, even the story. This is not based on the movies. Is more in line with comic book stuff there. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And again, it got a lot of positive reviews from the community as also the reviewers. And finally, we got Darkest Dungeon. This is the first one, 85% off, and you got the Ancestral Edition. Yeah, this is a turn-based one, similar to the one that I covered before, the Circus Electric, something like that. They play kind of the same to a certain degree, but yeah, this one is kind of the OG, let's say, of the resurgence of this kind of turn-based 2D action roguelike kind of a thing here, or not action, just roguelike kind of a thing here. It's been a while now since it's been a while, 2016. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. And on GOG we got the Metro franchise bundle. Again, all 3 games. The first 2 games are the Redux version, so with the kind of HD remaster, so improved graphics there, and Metro Exodus with both DLCs. I think there are 2 of them, the 2 colonies and Sam's story. All of this by $9.50. I think it's a very excellent deal. We got also Children of Morta, complete edition, 71% off. And finally, we got Days Gone. Again, this is a PlayStation game, but here on GOG, I didn't confirm it, but you will not need any kind of shenanigans with PSN stuff. If not, I think I'm correct on that. Yeah, the user agreement private policy doesn't mention anything here regarding PSN activation, and again, this is DRM free, no kind of shenanigans with GOG. But yeah, I'm sorry, I seem a little bit off. Again, it's rather late. I've been working, so I had to delay making the video. And I'm going to divide the news today in 2 videos. So this one I cover everything that I want to cover, but I want to insert Assassin's Creed Shadows in another video. I think it's best for consuming, for you to consume the videos like this. I think it's the better choice for today, at least, because I'm going to ramble a lot on the Assassin's Creed Shadows there. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up here for today. With a plug on my Patreon. Again, the Patreon is for extra support. I also will start doing Ko-Fi, but again, I need to finishing up the setup of that page and then start to put the where I am here also. But at least on YouTube, I already have on the links the Ko-Fi there. I'm not sure in terms of policies if they are the same thing with Patreon, with which kind of videos you can post. But yeah. I'm here on Patreon and on Ko-Fi. Again, this is for extra support, depending where you want to go there. At this moment, the extra support is more in line for me to arrange a better storage solution, for me to be able to have backups of stuff that I do for my clients, and also some extra space for the videos that I do for the channel. And with all that said, hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.